So I'm going to, I'm going to do a few different things here. I have music that I'm going to just put on. Last week I was producing it. Was it last week or the week before? And then I find that some people want to talk. So here I am trying to figure out like how to do this. So I'm just going to put the music in the background. I might work a little bit on it. Okay. I might move this over here so you can see what's going on. And there's still a lot of work that needs to be done to it. But I think today is the talking day. I'll put my keyboard out. And I always make sure that if you have music equipment, you try to keep it as organized as you can. Sorry, I had to start a little bit later because I had a Poshmark order that I needed to attend to. And Poshmark is where I earn my money. I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, so I kind of have to work both angles, right? And I think what I found, like yesterday was a very interesting experience. Last night, I'm just scrolling through my Poshmark and I'm like, oh, okay, no problem there. Then I look at an item that's similar to mine. Funny, I was roaming through the order, or the item, not the order. And it turned out that this woman actually used my photograph. And I lost it. I absolutely lost it. I could not believe that somebody, and apparently it seems to be a common thing, but I think people companies are really assessing and evaluating individual pages on Poshmark as well. I don't think it's just on other platforms. I think Poshmark is very, very conscious about what people are putting on their platform, like photographs, because people are always like, oh, we just found this photograph on, I had almost a heart attack yesterday because I was looking through my Poshmark closets and I had seen, like, I just decided I was going to look at somebody else's image. Oh, let me say, I think today I'll sit and chat. Hi, how are you? Unthinkable. 8237. How are you doing? I'll do a chat today. Welcome in, folks. The music you listen to in the back is stuff that I was producing the last time. Going into the topic of copyright free, the best approach is if you know how to produce your own music and you want music in the background of like a live, instead of getting into trouble with YouTube, I'd recommend having your own music playing in the background if you want some like ambiance, which is why I usually do the music, right? But yeah, I had a moment. I sell on Poshmark. I'll show you my Poshmark closet. And I've been doing my Poshmark closet since I lost my job during 2019, 2020? I don't know, something like that. But since I had, I had been doing this whole time, so I work from home. And I get orders like regularly, which is great. But I take my own photographs, right? And my photographs are they're not great, but it took time to actually put it together and take these photographs. And this is what I mean by copyright, is the copyright comes in because if somebody like me scrolls onto somebody else's page, which is what happened, and I find my own picture on somebody else's page, I actually reported her page. So people can have and do have the right, if there's something that looks like yours or sounds like yours, you can openly report it, and things could happen on platforms. I don't want to, I'm not here to, I just feel like it's important to understand you have to disclose that you own everything. The music I own, I made the soundproofing. You can't buy this anywhere. You'd have to build it. I built my own soundproofing. And I feel as if not enough people focus on the copyright side, right? The copyright issue is big because it could get you into trouble potentially. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. I reported her and everything. I don't know what's going to happen. But somebody who does the arts and the photography, and I do everything myself from my websites. I'm even reconstructing my YouTube channel. If you go onto my main page, you can see I've been dabbling with the thumbnails, but the thumbnails, everybody talks about doing the thumbnails first, but my personal opinion, you have to do a whole bunch of videos first, and then assess your page, and then go back to see what kind of things you'd like to visually make your page look like. Because I honestly don't think people on when people have large pages, right? They're only thinking about 3 or 4 people doing certain skills on particular things that they're doing on whoever's page that they're kind of constructing. What they don't realize is that most people who are independents, like myself, you have to do everything yourself. So you need to assess the situation while you're doing the video. Maybe you're your own graphic designer like I am. Maybe you make your own websites like I do. Maybe you produce your own music like I do. And I think the safest bet to be on social media on any platform is to have all your rights on the table and you know where you stand. I just feel as if not enough people talk about the fact that you don't want to start doing a YouTube and then assuming that just starting an image is going to help the video. I don't think that is not the case. I did my master's. I graduated in 2009 for my art, my master's in South Africa, because I'm South African, half American, half South African, and I lived in other parts of Africa as well. And I just know that somebody who's lived in, for instance, like Africa, there are things that you have and there are things that you don't have. Like, technology was not a thing that we had. So we had to learn how to create. Like, I didn't have music equipment. Like, I had to build this up from scratch. I had to move to the States to have my own music equipment, because whenever I bought something was stolen in South Africa from my own place, because people like to take stuff that was just technology. So I never had anything of my own. It was always taken. So I moved back to the States knowing that you need to have a setup. You need to have equipment. I was teaching at this place, Guitar Center, for a while. So working at a music store, I was able to accumulate music equipment, because I was teaching music, right? So that's what I do. I teach music and I also taught art. I still teach art. But because I understand both skills, I don't need to hire somebody. I don't need to hire somebody and say, I need you to come up with like a digital design. I can do it myself, because that's technically what I learned how to do. Like, I did everything myself. I don't know if you know this, but I'm like 46. I'm 46, I'm not like 25. I look a little young because I've put on a little bit. So as you get older and you gain a little bit of weight, because I have gained a little bit, I broke my leg, and my leg is injured for the rest of my life. I will not be able to exercise the way I used to. So I had to find solutions to creating a job for myself, and that's where I am right now, is I created my own job. Hi, welcome in. Sorry, I'm just seeing this now. Isaiah Fox 090. Welcome in. Thank you for popping over. I'm just having a talk about the music you hear in the music, and the music you hear in the back is the stuff that I produced. But while I was producing last week, I could not have a conversation. So I'm kind of jumping around. This won't get flagged. Okay, the reason why I have my own music playing is because I know full well that YouTube is listening and watching to make sure that everything you have, you own, from the sounds that you deal with to the visuals that you have created. Yeah. And please don't forget, when you come into my page, not as if I think there's a message that's being held into review. Kindness is key on my page, and I have blocked a few words because at 46, I'm not just playing games here. This is my space. And as a teacher, because that's what I am, and as a teacher who lived in South Africa, okay, there are different rules for different environments. I didn't grow up in the States. I did sort of, but South Africa was very, very strict. I went to a private girls' school, all that. And the education system was extremely solid for having respect for the elders, because that is key when you go overseas. Being an American, you can't go in and expect people to react as an American, because the way Americans behave versus the way overseas people behave is not, it is different. The education system is different. The way people treat people are different. And on my space, I have chosen to, and I can report people if there are any problems. So there's another message being held under review. Not sure who it is. Your name is, that's great, you're a rapper. My name is SX Tatones. Are you from the States? Or are you from, where are you from? Are you trying to comment on here? I don't know, maybe it's you that's trying to comment. You making a, my mom. Oh, this is a track I actually have done music with people in the industry. I know people at Sony too, but I don't deal with it. My sister's a musician and she sings and performs, and she's quite famous in South Africa. Jazz, mainly jazz. My mom was an opera singer. And for me, I just moved to the States. So the lifestyle and the people that I hung out with, like my ex was a producer. He did stuff for Coca-Cola and stuff. And he was a drummer. I had 2 exes that were drummers. So I understand the music industry, but I came here myself. This is my equipment. I produce everything myself. So I don't need to work with other people. I can just do it on my own. I also know how to set it up on different platforms, but I would technically go straight through SoundCloud. I like SoundCloud. I'm a SoundCloud person. But I'm here on this platform because as somebody of whatever I know in the arts and the music, you are allowed to use this space accordingly. And dude, I don't know who you are, but if you're going to come over here and give me an attitude, your page is going to be reported. You actually think, how old do you think you are? Or we just remove harassment. And now, and then we're just gonna hide the user. Okay. I don't know why you're trying to give me an attitude because I look like not black. Are you being racist? Because that's not allowed on my page. Goodbye. I'll be right back, excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to some more production because every time I have a conversation about where I'm from, people get weird. My mom's mixed. She's like Tyler. Okay, I don't know if you know Tyler, but you don't have to look black to be African. That's a misconception. Unless you've lived in Africa, you're not African enough for me. That's for sure. You have to tell me the countries, and Africa's a continent, by the way, just to let you know. It's not a country. Okay, now that we've had a moment, I'm going to go back into people should get their own equipment. Welcome in. Okay. Adjust something here. Okay. So, respect my space. And just because I do music doesn't mean to say that I'm like rude and I don't have to look a certain way. It's not, for me, I don't care what you think. I'm 46 years old. I've lived my life. I know what I look like. I know what I used to look like. I did modeling. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Life is life. That's how it goes. People change over time. Okay. There is a little bit of a stifle there. Sorry, there's somebody on here that was absolutely... You need to go. Your pages can be reported. You know that YouTube also has rules on here. So if you have a page and you want to be careful with your page, I'd recommend not leaving messages on my page that are like disrespectful, because I don't care if a person is a rapper. My husband works for CBS News. I can report you for the news too. You want me to do that? I can do that. We can play that game too. But you're probably not worth it because you're probably not that good, right? You're getting all defensive because you probably like my music and you're mad about it because you can't do what I do. That's probably what it is. So go off and do your own production. Leave my production alone. I don't have people working with me. what that is quickly. Isaiah, we're gonna look up your page, dude. Let's see what you about. Pardon me, somebody came in here to be racist and giving me problems. My apologies if anybody's in here. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm calm. You cannot do that kind of stuff on people's pages. This is a community of people that are trying to help and assist. Okay, I'm not here to look hot or gorgeous or fantastic. I used to model as when I was younger, in my 20s. Okay, and then before that, when I was 17, I was like Little Miss Crazy. But not anymore. Not anymore. I'm married, and I'm quite happy in my situation, okay? I know. Let's see what this guy's about. He doesn't even have anything on his page, so sad. And that's how we solve problems. Calm and collected. And what happens is, I'm also a tech-savvy person, meaning I know how to use technology and I can use it accordingly. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the music. So sorry for the person that has arrived here and trying to spend time talking to me. We had a moment. I was looking up the person's page that was trying to give me a little bit of a problem, and it turns out that, yeah, no, it's not even a page. So we're going to end it at that. Okay, so let's go back into this track. I don't know what I'm going to add. Let's do... Maybe I should have some waves or something. Okay, so I was talking about having your own production, doing your own music, assessing your space, dealing with the question on how to do the arts. I had an issue yesterday with somebody on Poshmark who happened to take one of my photographs and use it for her own marketing, and I was devastated. And it's happened before. It's happened before where somebody actually didn't give credit to the photograph that I'd taken at one point too for a People magazine photograph. Not cool. Not cool. That was very disappointing. Welcome in, folks. I work from home, so I'm being very casual. I'm not dressing up. This is my space that I put together and I produce, and I am not here to show off and dress up for a live on YouTube. It's just not how it always works for me. I'm comfortable. I had my clients. It's snowing in the States. I'm like, no, I don't need to go outside today, so I am being absolutely comfortable. Okay, I'm not going all out. Okay. I'm just trying to think about how I'm gonna add this. Let me find another sound. Ocean waves, ooh. Oh, that's nice. Textured machine, howling rising. Oh no, let's see. Just playing around with sounds. Sounds like a whale. That's kind of cool. Okay, that sounds a bit weight. Okay, so we're gonna record that. that's cool. That's good. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so you're seeing me produce the track that I've actually been using for my, I have a whole bunch of tracks that I use for my channel. I don't produce it for the music industry. I produce it for specifically YouTube for my own stuff. So that's what I do. I'm not trying to be famous with music. That was never my plan. My sister's plan was that, but not mine. Very cool. Okay. I think that sounds pretty cool. Need to adjust that. Okay, let's see what else I can do there. So I just added like this whale sound to the track. I've been producing this since I think last week or the week before. I was going to talk about copyright infringement and all that stuff, but somebody came in earlier and created drama, so I'm cooling down with my music. Okay, that's how I do it. And I'm not here as a 25-year-old trying to show off the way I look, because that is not what my channel is about, okay? I've done fashion, I was doing modeling back in the day, but not anymore. I'm older now, I've settled. That's how it goes. Life changes. Life changes. Okay, so that sounds okay. Let's see if I can do anything. Let's add one more section over here, one more time. Other sounds. Track. And if you want to learn how to do this stuff, feel free to ask questions. I sometimes produce with this, and then I've also been experimenting with the AI production stuff. But I still think you can get more of a human touch if you produce your own music. That's just my personal opinion. Since I've been doing it since 1986. I've been doing music since 1986. Can you believe that? Yeah. That is like, that's a long time to really learn the skill of music, right? And I don't have to be famous to understand music. You can do this for yourself. I was teaching music, all that stuff. Okay, I'm like more like a music educator type, right? Actually, before I do anything, let's test out what we have here. Hold on. Feel free to ask questions if you are prepared to get an answer, both good and bad. Okay. Synthesizers, let's go back to that. Sound effects, let's see what else we have here. What's that? Too heavy. Oops. Yep, go ahead and download, that's fine. I'll do that later. Oh shoot, okay, we'll do that later. Did it just lock me out? Okay. Let's, hold on a second, I need to put this in, give me 2 seconds. Okay. That's interesting. So I also did drums. I did play percussion and stuff back in the day too. Drummer in high school. What can I say? Okay. What is that supposed to do? I don't know what that is. I don't hear a thing. Oh, train? That's interesting. Oh, we could use that. Let's see. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Very tech. Okay, I think I am going to put that in. Let's just see. I don't need to make it that loud though. So. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Okay. So, let's hear this. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's see how it goes. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, not bad. I need to have a little bit more of a composition. Let's do track. Yeah, that little accent look sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna do that later. Okay, select. Okay. Get back to this. Okay. There's been one crazy moment. Thank you for popping over. I'm busy between working on Poshmark and doing some stuff over there. I'm also doing the music because not for anything more than being allowed to use YouTube with my own music. That's like rule number one on this platform is you need to make sure that you own all the rights. That's what it is, and that's why I'm doing it. Not to be producing music for some famous anything. It's for my own sake, right? For my own sake. like that. Okay. The melody. Okay, so let's see. I don't know where I'm going to add this, but this it has to be a song. Are people outside? Yeah, it's snowing today. Not the day. Okay. Let's see voice. Let's see if I can find like a voice-like sound. Legacy? What's legacy? Logic. Drums. Or let's go back. I don't know if I wanted that. Studio strings. No? Is that no? Arpeggiator, synthesizer. Orchestral, percussion. Where did I see elements? Voice pump? Oh, too much. I know I saw velocity. Too much. Okay, we don't want that. Sound effects. Where was that experimental? Percussion, pluck, rhythm. Arrangement? What's arrangement? Chord builder? What's all this? I don't know what these are. Let's just go back to orchestral mallets. Oh, I'll use voice later. Okay, so we'll just use piano. So 80s, I love it. Okay, let's try it. Let's just... place to put that. Let's see. Too busy there. Okay, look, maybe it's here. So it has to go somewhere in the middle, okay. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it around there. Okay, so let's try that. One more time. Sorry, I had to hide somebody's rude, selfish messages because they thought they could come over here and give me issues because maybe they're just jealous because they can't produce music. I don't know what it is. People come in and try to complain. I was like, why are you complaining? Do you want to learn? I can teach you how to learn how to do this stuff. That's why I'm here. I can teach you. Okay, I think it's there. Okay, so we're going to go back there and then we're going to record. supposed to be the, oops, okay, so this part needs to. Don't need that note. Check that. Okay. First of all, file save. Always got to save your track. Welcome in. Thank you for popping over. You're seeing work in progress. This is nothing finished, but I thought it was beautiful, and I've been working on it for a while. You get inspired by all sorts of things. Maybe I repeat that, I don't know. No, I think that's okay, just one little part. Okay. if there's another sound I can play with here. Okay, and then these lives, I don't know if anybody knows, if you go on a live and you have this as evidence and you've produced the track and say somebody else has run off with your track and found it elsewhere, you can definitely report that specifically on YouTube. So that's super useful. Okay, I'm not here to depict anything more than who I am. I am an artist. I studied this stuff. That's why I have the equipment. It's not my husband that put this together. This is what I put together. He used to be not a guitarist. He used to be a DJ back in the 80s or the 90s, but that was a long time ago. He's moved on from music, let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm still trying to find a sound. Let's find a reverb. Where's this section? Yeah. More in that section. Let me just file save. Okay. you're enjoying this. It's taken me maybe 4 hours to do. 4 hours? Yeah. I was on a live another time doing it, so. That part needs to be adjusted. That's a good place to do it. So let's do, what am I hearing? Oh, people outside. Okay. So we are going to record. I think I should do, oh, actually, technically, I could probably cut and paste if I really wanted to. So let's do this. So instead of playing it twice, I will just copy and paste. Isn't that cool? So copy. Just see, where are we going to put it here? Okay, so let's do that here, file paste. Oops. Wait, is that right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so it has to go there. Let me just see. So we need to move this there. Let's see. Maybe I should just re-record it. I don't know. Okay, so dun, dun, dun. If this doesn't work, I'll have to record. I don't think it's going to work. Now let's record that. Okay, so delete. We're going to just play, re-record here. second before I record it. Let's just do it from start over again. See if that works. Yep. Works. Okay, one more time. Wait, hold on a second before I do anything. I think I need to save. Save. Okay, and then this is too long, so we will end this like here. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, save. I hope that person has been removed. Okay. One more time. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, since we have had a little bit of a palaver, I am going to export, share music to, yeah. Okay, and now what I do is I'm gonna, oh no, man. Playlist iTunes Plus. No, we don't want to. Oh yeah, we do want to share that there. Okay. And then from there, I'm going to transfer it into an MP3. You know, there are some people. Today was a bad day because everybody's home, right? MP3. Where'd it go? Huh? Okay, so what? It's MP4 recent. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to send that to Control C, and then quit Logic Pro. Hi, Dior. Okay. Just double check if it was sent. Okay, and now that part of the track I can use for the videos. The whole point is to not get a copyright strike on YouTube. That is so important, and everything you do counts towards that if that's what you're wanting to do, if you build up like a site, your channel. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so I sent you. Okay, so I'm going to send this over to... No? Okay, forward it. Okay, that's organized. So I run my own equipment. I don't need anybody to show me how to do it. And that is the key to set yourself up for success in whatever you do. Okay, shut down because I have the piece that I'm working on my email. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Thank you. It was a day and a half, but there you go.